And that's enough. Welcome. Welcome to Zero. This is Beckar Wozette. Playing Zero. Not a server, but a single player. And it's a long-running single player, so you'll pardon me if I get going on making it run any further. We've been working on the de-sandening, or the de-watering, the pro-sandening. I don't know what we call it. It's a bunch of things we call it. Just wanted to get started on that. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's enough for now. What? Oh, really? Oh, be that way if you want to. That's enough. The idea is to get going on bringing this stuff back. And I got 4 cobblestone. I forgot I had that. And I've got 8 iron, and I probably want to take the iron with me because we're gonna go indoors. We're gonna check how things are doing. Oh, that reminds me. Whammo! Let's do it. Yes. Don't break the immersion of the world, but I keep forgetting to put this on. My fault, I'm afraid. Okay, where is... Ah, there it is. Oh dear, there's another one. And if I break that one, water will start coming in. So it's got to wait. Now I got 9 of them. Probably good that'll do anybody. Actually, no, I should also have left this behind. Let's leave them behind. It's no point in keeping these with us. Taking these with us. It's a beautiful day in the country. Oh, but still loading chunks. That looks so weird to see the curvature like that. I wonder if it's going to impact how things are in the future. Oh, it really is taking its time. Yeah. Well, you know, not a big deal. I got it set to 20 chunk render distance. That's a little bit too much. If we have problems loading chunks, we'll move it down to 16. Oh! Have I got news for you? Yeah, well, it's not necessarily good news. See that? That's our elevator tower. We were going to have a bunch of these around the perimeter. There's one over there, and we're going to have some over there. I said we are going to have, but the elevator mod stopped working. Because of some false positives in the past when I thought it was stopped working, but it did actually continue to work, and I'd updated the wrong thing. Wait, what is that? What is that? It almost looks like text at a distance. Oh, that is a problem. It's probably it's a reflection, probably, because it's got reflection in the block. Anyway, the point was, because of some false positives with me trying to report this when I was actually not updating it, not updating the core mod, as a result, I just didn't feel like I should report it every time it broke after that. And of course it has broke after that. And so now it doesn't work, and I didn't report it as not working. But nobody else has been reporting it not working, which is kind of annoying. But now, somebody else has decided to do one of these mods. And as you can see, I didn't install it, so it doesn't work. Because it's not a no blocks version. It's a regular adds blocks version, so I didn't add that. As you can see, press Control O. Why would I press Control O? Why? Why, I ask you? Anyway, never mind that. So it's on the verge of, it's going to be, it might be added eventually, but we don't know when. But we are now in 119 pre-release 1, which is awesome. There were all kinds of problems getting that running, I can tell you. They didn't have it available for like a day or so. Oh wait, that's dirt. Cable. And 15, not enough. Okay, I need to do some other things right now, so we're going to do that right now. Let's see. Take 2 of these. Take 2 of these. Drop the rest off. No. Yeah, take 2 of these. Take 2 of these. What else do I need? Take 2 of these. You know what we're doing? Texture is okay. Ah! Texture is a problem. Iron. Iron is okay. Cobble. Cobble is a problem. And finally wood. Well, wood is regular. That's not right. Wood is regular texture. There's definitely a problem there. Okay, we've done it. This really bizarre thing we've done. It's this one. I can't see the division between these, which is kind of annoying. You'll wonder why we did that. Well, my computer, not computer, the game had crashed the other day, and I was trying to find the cause of the crash, and it just said the textures did not look, well, it said what the problem was, but it also said the textures were inaccurate, and apparently they are. But I double checked them. They're 32 by 32. They have 32-bit color. What's wrong with them? Are they supposed to be only Are they only supposed to be 24-bit color? Which doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go. Episode 104. Dun, 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 dun. Titled SmallInv. Also titled, Hey You Idiot, You Missed Out on 22W19A. Yeah, I had an extra week off or so. I was struggling to get the whole thing going on with 7. We've got a new series. We've got 2 series now. We've got 0 and we've got 7. 7 is 1.7.10 sort of stuff. I'm not going to update that one to new versions, which is going to make it a little bit more stable, even though it's very heavily modded. And it's a continuation of The Lord of the Rings through Dark Times. Since nobody else is making Dark Times videos, you know, it just stands to reason. So I seized control of the whole thing. Well, and I can even seize control of the Dark Times Discord, which will not be linked in the description of this video. We only link to Mental Block here. In fact, I'm considering getting rid of Dark Times entirely, because I still own the Discord, technically, though people might not know that. But we don't have anything to do today. I mean, we're working on the sandening, and eventually some nether slabbing, and another Path to Fortress and the restoration of the school. And then after that, we're going to work on the citadeling, and we'll get some shulker boxes. Shulker boxes. Should I go get shulker boxes today? You may ask. See, we had the unfortunate situation to kill the Ender Dragon when we didn't have a mod that the Ender Dragon was going to drop to. In fact, that mod and all the collective mobs are Ender Dragon drops Elytra. That was the name of it. So it's not there yet. And so the question of, do we go after the shulker box, get some shulker boxes? No. No, because we don't have the mod where shulker drops 2 shells, and then we can make a box off of every shulker is killed. And also for respawning shulkers, our mod list has been depleted. And here is the indication of it. Where's the big inventory? This episode is titled SmallInv for a reason. And the reason is that it busted suddenly when 119, blah, blah, blah. I forgot what it was. 12W. No, it wasn't 12W. It wasn't 22W19A. It was, in fact, 119 pre-1, and it is broken now. The end. These are going to be added somewhere. I've completely forgotten where they were going to be added or why. Completely forgot. Could be anything. Oh, we're not done. We're going to do some more things. This is the day before I go out. We're going to prepare to go out, and then we're going to go out. You know, that's always a good idea. Need more food, but I'm not going to... Let's see what we got over here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. See, there's the stone hoe. And I noticed this the other day, and I tried to fix it, and I thought it was fixed, and now it's not fixed. Something wrong with it. Okay, as you can see here, this is coming along nicely. Except there's not so many, so we're gonna mess around with that if I can. Remember to. What's annoying is I have to go down here. And then I have to go down here. Oh yes, I forgot. We're working on this. First I gotta go up here and finish digging all that out. Then we work on the walls. Ding, 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 ding. It's a bit quiet. We're gonna finish this corridor pretty soon. And then of course in here. Now the problem with this is, do I have... I do. Good, 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 because that's what I want. That's why we didn't do slabs here, is because I want to do this properly. Oh, I cannot see very well. This will do, I think. Is there another one around here somewhere? And we made another mistake. I forgot to take shovels. I should take a special shovel just for this room. Well, hooray about that. We're not going to waste too much time here. Just add a few things. This room is darker than I thought it would be, but it doesn't matter because we got the lighting for everything where the lighting needs to be. And so on and so on and so on. There's always a light source. Light sources are always handy. Always. Always handy. I'm still not sure what we're going to do with these chorus fruit. Turn them into blocks and then what? Going to use the blocks for something? We're probably going to do something. You see, there's that stuff that looked like text earlier. We're going to find something to do with this stuff, even if we don't know what it is. I cannot wait until this is finished. But as a corridor, it's kind of really awful. You know, you make the corridor, and there ought to be a more direct way to get there. Like a ladder or something. Oh, and there's also the problem of all those blocks. All those blocks are used in the elevator mods, and we don't have the elevator mod right now. Okay, we're going to do some testing, and then we're going to get prepared to go. See, there's one. I may end up having to give up on the elevator. Or we could install the new elevator, which was the other kind. Which we don't have that set up. How come I didn't take those yet? Yep. There. Whoop. And let them grow up and then let them get killed by lava and let them fall in there. And they'll make cooked chicken and feathers. Always a positive and a wonderful thing. And Ilmengo will always get the credit, even though I don't know if he designed it or if he got it from somebody else. The end. I was surprised that these lit up. I didn't expect they were going to have them light up. This goes... Oh, that's just a drop. I don't want to get stuck there. I don't have anything to break blocks with. Well, my hand, obviously. Seeing the curvature of the world is just so weird. Alright, what's next? 119 pre-1. Real duplicator room. Yep. It works. Gotta check that every single time. It's a bit monotonous, isn't it? It'll be like Mr. Rogers taking his shoes off or something, putting on slippers. I don't care. I don't care. We have to do this every single time. Nothing there I want to take with. I got raw stuff. Lots of raw stuff we could not care much. Here's our stuff. We're going on an adventure. Only, I don't know what I'm taking with me. Vicky, don't take any diamond tools. And just take a couple of stone axes. Because we need that room for everything. We're going on a big adventure, a big mission. And I need to take an extra boat. No, I don't. Man, always take shears. You never know when you need them. And, well... And where are we going? I forgot to look. Gotta go up. Ah, what a beautiful crescent moon. They always say the moon points towards Hollywood. This is the only crescent moon, by the way. Oh, it's raining? It's the only crescent moon, by the way, which doesn't have stars inside the shadow of it. Not that that really matters. Oh, yeah, we're taking maps. What's that again? Donators and remembrance. Well, we've run out of donators. We just got Taco Redneck right now. Mostly. You know, feel free to donate if you want. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm very grateful. You know, but as long as I can keep my server going, it's not a problem. All right, here we go. This is what we need to take with us. Because it's almost 119 and it's almost time to change the maps over. Go from 119. Oh, how's this doing? We could probably update those. And I want to update that, but I gotta add more to this. This hasn't been changed yet, but we're going to be doing some map updating with 119 hits. Because we're going to get rid of lots of the chunks and regions that are in the way. Here we go. Yeah, this is good. Maybe take, no. Sleep time. Rain should be letting up. There we go. Okay, have we got any? No, we don't. Yeah, I kind of want to take an iron pickaxe. You never know. What else? I wanted to take an extra bed. I wanted to take some boats. I want to take like at least one extra boat. I've got everything I need for a longer journey. Except shulker boxes. Ooh, rainbow. It's always a rainbow, and it's always in the same place, exactly in that direction. That direction is... I don't know why that direction specifically. Beautiful world we live in. If only the real world could be this beautiful. Alright, we're going to do this now. Let's... Always got to have a bed at the ready. And always got to have an extra well, not at the ready, though. This should do. Okay, let's start by looking at what we got. Yeah, I want to explore this map first. This map is the one that's going to change the most, so we'll do this one now. Here we go. It's going to be our only opportunity to see these areas before they get moved or changed, because we're going to delete a number of region files when 119 hits. My guess is we're going to have pre-2, and then we'll have RC1, and then it'll be about a week from then, is my guess. Now, I don't know if there's a path through here. You know, there might not be. Haven't had an exploration episode in a while. We were going to do caving. If I find a cave, I might do one. Yeah, I see. You see these torches, you know you've been there, but then you don't remember why you were there or what's there, and so you got to look at it. I guess I was just looking to see if there was any special area here. There isn't. Yeah, I've been busy. The Lord of the Rings Dark Times, which was now turned into 7, and the next episode will be the first episode of 7. It was a long time in coming, and it's actually what I want to work on right now. But I've already just done Dark Times, so we're going to do this now. This has been neglected for a while. I've got a bunch of other things I'm doing. Ooh, skeleton horse. A skeleton horse. You heard it here first? Why did you hear it here first? Couldn't you have heard it somewhere else first? Oops. Not just oops, but oops-y. Can I... Oh, yeah, I can put it in there. In fact, it might be a good idea to put them all in there, but... just some of them. Let's put a boat inside the boat. We have a boat inside a boat. We spare no expense. We should spare some expense. I don't know if this goes through. What do we got? It might go through. I've never seen it. No, it doesn't look like it goes through. I've probably been here before. I usually look through here for entrances, if you know what I mean. It's too bad we can't get this to jump up here. Very bad. But we could put some slabs. And then with the slabs we could get through here. I like the idea. We should make some slabs right now. Yeah, we're going to find out if we could do this. Yep. Yep, we could do it. We don't want to, but we could do it. Ooh, orange. But it just shows us that that kind of thing is now possible. Something I should have figured out the last time we got these boats like this. No, it's the jump boats. It's the jump boats mod, which still works. As long as it still works, we have no truck against, or is it no truck with it, or I don't know the quote. That's lava. That is not. That is lava. It's another texture I should probably mess with. Gold. Gold. How am I going to get... Oh, I know. I could stand over here. That's good. Someday we'll get to work on this map. More gold. I'm not going to get that. It's too far down. Well, I guess we can walk around and check this stuff out and clear this area out. There's no reason we couldn't clear it out. Sort of maybe have some reason for doing this. I don't see it turning up on there. It'll turn up once we add the land to it, but there's no... It's no big deal is what it is. I'm very glad that most of this is not going to be replaced or removed because it's connected to this region. Ooh, have I ever been in there? Have I ever been in there? That's a very good question. I don't know. Buried treasure? Nice. Well, while we're here, let's check out the buried treasure map. Uh-oh. Is this a new one? It's number 40. We're up to map number 40. We're going to delete some of the old maps. Probably. We might even throw some of them out. Don't know yet. So we got to go that way. Looks like we're kind of close. If we were further away, it would be a smaller dot. So we'll just start heading that way, I guess. See if we find ourselves in there anytime soon. Oh, this is so absolutely beautiful. We're going to have to stop off at some land here. All right, what was I talking about? Talking about something. Talking about something. Hey, well, I'm up there now. Oh, because I went up this way. Talking about something. I spent like a week away from here because I was working on trying to find a way to make the map. I had to work on the mod pack for 1.7. Remember I talked about having a final mod pack for 1.7? Well, that's it. That's the last one. It's also the last time, and we're going to do a 1.7. Ooh, we got one of those. Last time we're going to do a 1.7 mod pack. That's it. There won't be any more. It's the last one. Time for a drink. I am very thirsty today. That looks weird. It's like it's connected through a little bridge. Oh, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. Okay. Where is it again? It's up there, so we gotta go north. This isn't going to be around forever. Oh, look at that straight line. Yeah, wait a minute. It didn't look like that on the map, did it? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going that way. Look at that, huh? Wait, what are those? That's iron? Oh, that's copper. I was thinking it looks like diamonds, but it can't be diamonds. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so we gotta go to 9,9. This is it. Whoa. Let's try that again. Is that everything? The map itself, of course. The map has been completed. Now we can go back to looking at this stuff. Hooray! Oh, what a mess. Where are we? We are here, Lafayette. We're going to go looking at this area down here, which has been a bit of a thorn in our side. Big, giant, big open area, which we want to take care of that. I can tell you that. Yeah, this side. I've not been very fond of the new map. The 1.7. Oh, we gotta get some of these. Always on the lookout for more of those because they're breaking from down there and yada da 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 da. Oh, what do we got? We got a Heart of the Sea. Got some raw stuff. We got more raw stuff. Some of this stuff we could toss overboard in a pinch. Okay, so that's just the jungle. And you're welcome to it. Okay. Okay, don't remember if I've talked about the things I've been watching lately. Okay, let's start with the Pentaveterate. I've heard a lot of people say it wasn't a very good show, and that Mike Myers is doing something that's just not as good as his old stuff that he used to do. But yeah, I think the stuff he used to do is Wayne's World and Austin Powers. You get some kind of idea as to what the problem is here. He really hasn't gone too far beyond that stuff. You know, the Pentaveterate is actually very clever in many ways. But Some people just don't like the story. It's hard to say. I was quite surprised when I was watching the the show, and they decided to expose male anatomy. And they made a joke around it, about Netflix's censors and stuff like that. But all I could think of is, I'm amazed that they got away with that and people didn't cancel their services because of it. They probably did. Somebody probably did cancel their service because of it. That's what I figure happened. Really was surprised, though. I can't believe they allow stuff like that on TV. I mean, the only previous male nudity that I remember from anything comic-related, or comedy-related, not comic-related, comedy-related, you got Dr. Manhattan, that's comic. But comedy, it's, there was a very quick moment in Monty Python's Life of Brian. And there's also a surprising, and most people don't see it, moment in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which aired in 1963. It was not R-rated. I'm not even sure it was PG-rated. I don't remember any bad words in it. It wasn't intentional, but it's there anyway. I really hate that when you're busy, you've got this thing, and you want to be able to have this thing on the screen, but it's not going to update unless it's on the screen, but you have to row the boat. And this isn't gently down the stream. This stream there's nothing gentle about this stream. Yeah, but you can see underwater temples. There's one to the right, I think. That bit right there. Yep, underwater temple, I think. Or maybe not. It is. It's an underwater temple. Wait. What is that? Let's go and see it. Let's go and look at it. Oh, yes, it's definitely an underwater temple. Okay, now head north. The Pentavitter is very good, but it's only 6 episodes, and it ends very quickly. And it's, I really wished it could have gone around for 13 episodes, and that they were the usual kind of 45-minute drama length. Maybe you can't keep a comedy going for that long, especially if you're Mike Myers. But really, it looks like this thing was only going to have 1 season anyway. If he does this season, and I don't want to spoil it, but the end of the season, at the end of the last episode, are some very drastic changes, and as a result, it's too much of a change. They probably won't have a second season. If they do, it's going to have to be something else. Somebody told me that this was a spin-off of So I Married an Ex-Murderer. There's a question. I really don't know how it's a spin-off, but I only watched Ex-Murderer once with my parents, I think, and they didn't like it very much. I don't remember the movie. But the Pentavitter is very, very intelligently done. There are things I would have done differently, of course. It's not my cup of tea, as it were. How everything works and how they get so many... If it's a big secret agency or a secret society, then everybody who's joined should be like much more... they would know a lot more secrets, and there would be a lot more problems. And that was the whole point of the old guy who was formerly a TV personality in Canada. That was the problem he was having with all this. Yeah, well, we can live with this, I think. So the Pentavitter, it was worth watching once. And the jokes are very good. Some of the jokes are almost on Monty Python level. That would be great if it was 1972. because it is 2022, you know, that's not so good. That's not good at all. We can do completely without it, and we will be doing completely without it because we have to. It just pretty much demands it. So, worth watching once. Don't bother watching it a second time. There's no point. You're going to ask which episode has the male members in them. Well, unfortunately, I've forgotten. Or rather, fortunately, I've forgotten. No, seriously, I don't know which one it is. And it's not done for the purpose of anybody who likes those things, wants to see more of those things, who doesn't have access to porn. These people, or a boyfriend, these people can pretty much, it's probably not something they want to look at, but really, I mean, I'm no expert in that. I'm not an expert. I'm a guy who likes the other stuff. Really, I like the other stuff. The end sequence was supposed to be this big orgy, and they didn't have a very good orgy, is all I could say about that. I think the orgy was just a throwaway line that they stuck with, putting that in the story. The idea that a secret society would undertake orgies and stuff is kind of funny, but it's if you think of people like Jeffrey Epstein and stuff like that goes on, that used to go on his island, yeah, it is something that would kind of fit. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering where that was. Of course, what about the story itself? Well, the idea that these are good guys, which makes the whole orgy thing kind of stupid. Ooh, look at all that. The idea that they're good guys, and so it being an orgy is kind of stupid, and they're having this and having that. It's all kind of stupid, but it all works. Actually, now that I think of it, that stuff was either in the 5th or 6th episode. Because that's where the orgy takes place. I think it was in the 6th episode. Not a big deal. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at this. This is a screenshot just waiting to happen. Did I press the wrong button? Oh, look at that. I gotta find a way to make this work. There we go. No, I got my shadow on the screen. Perfect. Hey, Pasta, look, check that out. And while you're at it, Pasta, why don't you fix the Anarchy server? Waiting for the Anarchy server to be fixed. We were getting no emeralds. I don't mind her getting no emeralds. You know, we could find a way to get around that if necessary. But we were not getting lapis either. Lapis is important. Oh, lapis is very important, especially if you need to do enchantments, which is necessary on one of these kind of servers. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. There's those pickles, or whatever they're called, sea cucumbers. Don't care about them specifically. I might have some. If I don't have some, I could get them later. We'll probably do that when we go exploring for 119. If we go exploring in 119. Might not do that right away. Oh boy. It's going to take a while. Boy, does this take a while. What are these? These are like sand, but they're like... It's like a small sandbar. It's like it's not proper land mass kind of thing. Oh, we don't have a treasure map. But what if we were to go to 9, comma 9 in just a random chunk? Okay. Right, I guess that was a bad idea. Was worth a shot. Alright, so we'll just head down then. And oh, the gold block is missing. Is there a treasure chest around here somewhere that we didn't get? Phew. Well, we're filling this baby up. So I think the Pentavitter was very intelligent and very funny, but it just made all these stupid jokes about farting and smelling up the place and never bathing, and they didn't make fun of the guy in the there's another portal. Or is there? They didn't make fun of the guy in the chair, not wheelchair, but the what's a mobility scooter. That's the name of it. Although there was this chase scene where they had to go to this place to deactivate some aspect of the computer and reboot it so that they could use their tram to get back to their location. That was fun. Kind of annoying. Just about everything was annoying. People started turning up dead. Not a very good secret society if people could just start turning up dead. Definitely not something you'd want to have happen to you. And the new guy, well, I don't want to spoil it, but something happened to the new guy, and it just upsets everybody. It's like, why? Why did this have to happen? So they had to get another new guy. They were too open for... Uh-oh, is that... Yep. I don't want to head directly for that thing. Here we go, this is better. So it was a good show. 6 episodes. I wanted it to be longer, and I wanted it to be more involved, and it wasn't. And that's how these things happen. And look at all this. Where are they all coming from? Oh, see, now I don't have room anymore. Alright, we're going to get rid of some sand. Bye-bye, sand. I'm not getting rid of the red sand, though. I'm not getting that one. You leave one behind. So it's good, but it needed to be like 9 or 10 or 12 or 13 episodes. And I don't know why everybody is so arbitrary about number of episodes. It's got to be 6 episodes. Why does it got to be 6 episodes? Okay, the other one. Moon Knight. That's not a comedy. I watched Moon Knight. Oh, yes, I did. Was it worth watching? Not all that much. It was okay. Moon Knight was... It was pretty well handled, but really at this point, he doesn't seem like a character who's going to get a movie or get to appear in a movie. And I don't know if he's going to join the Avengers. He originally joined West Coast Avengers, and then he was kicked out of it for murdering a guy, covering it up. Oh, and not only did he murder a guy, the co-conspirator who helped murder was Mockingbird, if I remember correctly. Or maybe he murdered more people, and Mockingbird just murdered one person or something, and he was in on it, and it wasn't a good situation. Moon Knight, I think, never came back to the Avengers. He's really not a super team guy. He only joined because... And I've forgotten why he joined. He was running the same case that the Avengers, the West Coast Avengers were running. It was about Zodiac, I think. Or was this before Zodiac? But back to the TV show, it was okay. But on the other hand, you start thinking, you know, if this was a movie, people would be hating it. It's over. You can avoid watching it. But what's great is that they dealt with split personalities correctly. They didn't use the word schizophrenia. And the people are separate kind of beings. It's not too accurate because usually when a person has more than one personality, they're different. They're much, I wouldn't say less intelligent, but I would say they don't have the full faculty of their entire brain to draw on, and so there are problems. And take a drink while rowing. Rowing is hard work if you got to do it at night. And once again, we're headed straight for that thing. Wait, is that a glow squid or is that... Oh! It's some kind of glowing skeleton. Ooh, that's weird. And I can't see anything here. Wait, can I do this? No. Wait, yes I can. Hold on. There we go. Hi. Yeah, I know you went on my boat. You can't be on my boat. Alright. Why did I take rotten flesh? I'd rather not have the rotten flesh. Put kelp in there. Oh, I didn't land in here yet. Dabba dabba da. Alright, here we go. The green water. Five more minutes and we're at the 1 hour mark. Good, good, good. Moon Knight had a pretty good bad guy. He's the kind of bad guy that makes you question being the kind of good guy that the good guy is, because it's a question of, you know, it's really a question of the bad guy serves one of the Egyptian gods and Moon Knight serves Khonshu, who is a different Egyptian god, I guess. I don't know how true that is. I don't really pay attention to Egyptian mythology. Egyptian mythology is based on real life. You know, it's based on the people from real life who once lived, and they've been their stories have been twisted and warped, and they've become gods in their story. And that's just no good. I want the original story of what actually happened to these people. Oh, that's right. The color is changing because of the location. Because it's lighting. Well, not complaining about that. And then by the end of the episode, the girlfriend, who herself has got skills and is very somewhat strong and so on, and she's carrying on the work of the guy who. There's Mark Spector and there's the other guy. Can't remember his name, but he's the guy who appears most of the time, and he's completely bamboozled by the whole thing because he wasn't expecting any of this. And the bad guy is William Dafoe. Get it? The foe. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good in that sense. There's this point where he's dead and he's wandering around inside his head, heading to some kind of Egyptian afterlife. Only it's not working because he has to get his shit together. And he and his alternate personality of Mark Spector, or Mark Spector is the main one? I get confused about which one is main. I don't think either one is main. It's offensive to say one of them is main and the other one is not regular. But the other one has been created. Can't remember the name. Had been created so that he could try to deal with the grief of having been put through what he was being put through by his mother and father. And, oh, man. And it was a mess. And I knew the third guy. I knew there was a third guy. Because there was a sarcophagus in this one room and it wasn't opened. If it had been opened, the third guy would have come out of it. I'm spoiling a little too much, but I'm not going to talk about the third guy. If he returns in a subsequent season, we'll probably find out more about him. I can tell you the third guy's name is Jake Lockley. And I can remember that because he was in the comics in the 1970s. You can't escape this guy. In fact, he was one of the first comic superheroes I ever read. You know, apart from Batman and Spider-Man. He appeared in a Marvel team-up with Spider-Man. And I didn't know what the hell was going on with this guy. What has he got? 3 secret identities? 2? I couldn't figure it out. I was a kid. You know. All I knew was it was such a cool idea to have the symbol of the moon instead of a spider or a bat, which was a very symbolic look. The symbolism of the bat didn't look very realistic. And there you have it. Watching it, I think they did a pretty good job. I want to know who designed his weapons, but if you look, you'll notice his weapons aren't really there. You know, there's a meme going around, random bullshit go. The bullshit are these really strange-looking weapons that were, well, if you read the comics, they were designed by Hawkeye, who had time-traveled into ancient Egypt. And while he was hanging around waiting to be rescued by Hank Pym and the girl he was with, can't remember her name right now, something like Firebird or Esperita. I think she was calling herself Esperita by that time. So so while he's waiting around, he's like, oh, I could design for you some weapons. They're like, okay. It seemed ridiculous. It is ridiculous. That's the problem with Marvel retcons. You gotta do them right. That one was kind of okay, but it's a time travel story, and Steve Englehart had not done too much time travel stories before. He did a couple, but he wasn't any good with that. And later on, he decided Hank Pym was going to look like Doctor Who, and he starts being called Dr. Pym, which is just stupid. It's stupid, okay? All right, here we go. I like the idea, but it was just around the time when Doctor Who was starting to lose its viewership, and it would eventually be canceled, or not canceled, but put onto some kind of major hiatus, indefinite hiatus, which was worse than the previous one. Man, there's just so much going on right there. That is just so cool looking. Almost done with this. We just got to make sure the thing is what it is. completely empty. It's a large area, so it's taking longer because it's a very small detail map. Now here I'd like to talk about Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings by Charles H. Hapgood, or Charles whatever Hapgood. What's his middle initial? Just say Charles Hapgood. I think he's the only author named Charles Hapgood. There's other people named Hapgood who've been authors, but he is the only one named Charles Hapgood who wrote anything. He found a bunch of old maps. They were from anywhere from the 1200s to the 1500s, and many of these maps show Australia and Antarctica on them, and before they were officially discovered, and there were other things, and all I have to say is he did an incredible amount of detective work to have tracked down the understanding about these maps using mathematics and geometry of various sorts. You know, he basically demonstrates that these maps could not have been generated by the explorers of the day. They must be based on older maps. Some of these aspects of the maps were turned as much as 85 degrees, which is why they didn't look right. There was this one where Cuba is north and south instead of east and west, kind of thing, and that's one of them. Oh, I don't want to go above. I don't want to go straight over that. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit. Don't hit me. Don't break my boat. Well, that's okay. Quick. Anyway, I'm reading it for like the second or third time. It's a great book. You can buy it. You can download it. It's all over the place. I don't know how accurate it is, or if anybody has spoken bad things about them, saying this is junk science or something. Is it junk science? I don't see where he's wrong necessarily. Once or twice he jumps to a conclusion, but for the most part he seems to be accurate. You know, I really love this. The red segueing to green like that really is beautiful. I'm not segueing to cyan and yeah, never mind. Never mind that book. I mean, if you want to read that book, it's a great book. If you like cartography, I feel like I'm in a bit of a cartographical mood. One more dot. Come on, one more dot. One more dot. Yay, dot gone. Oh boy. Well, I do hope I get to see the new map when 119 comes out, and then it's going to be completely different. I would love to see everything be different in this region, or any region. Wait, there was something over there. Well, I saw it even if... Wait. Oh, they're just fish. I thought I saw something floating. Like it looked like a landmine. And although I know it's not going to be a landmine, I thought I saw something. Alright. Okay, so the next one. The next one is Kids in the Hall. Kids in the Hall came back after, what was it, 30 years? They're not kids anymore. They weren't kids in the first place when they were doing the show. It's a comedy. It's half an hour as before. It seems even shorter than the Pentaviderate because I think it's like 20 minutes instead of 23 minutes or something like that. It's okay. It's good. Unfortunately, it's sketch comedy, and it is not very good sketch comedy. There's some pretty good moments, but there's some really bizarre moments. You wonder, this isn't funny at all. The guy is... The Doomsday episode where the guy is broadcasting on the radio a final farewell message, and there's that roller skate song. I don't remember it. I've only heard that song a couple of times in my entire life because I wasn't around in I was a little baby when it came out, or maybe it was right before I was born. It wasn't played much on the radio when I was a little kid. Wouldn't remember it. Not played in the years since then very much. So I've only heard it once or twice before, and it's a nice song, but he has to play it over and over because he doesn't have anything else to play. But he's acting like he's this important DJ. And all he's really doing is talking about this post-apocalyptic thing that's happened. And that the world is almost over, and then his generator runs out of power. And he just plays that song, and he plays the song until the power runs completely out. And I'm like, it's a sad moment, but it's not funny. So, of course, we got to ask what the heck is going on with this show. And guess what? The male member makes its unexpected reappearance in at least 2 different scenes. Completely unbidden. I think they just... Well, I'd like to think that they saw the Pentavitter and said, oh, let's do it ourselves as well. I am just not laughing at it. I have never seen a scene on TV where male nudity, or indeed any nudity, is justifiable. Never. Where it is necessary to do so. Where it is necessary to have actual nudity that looks like nudity. There is always some way you can just mess with the camera angle and have it not look at it. Always. There's always a way to do that. It's not and this isn't about because it's comedy. You have the right to do comedy the way you want to, and if it offends, then too bad. You're missing the point. It's not that it offends or that it doesn't offend. It's that, what's the point in deliberately doing something that might be offensive like that? We've done it. We have done it. Now we can move into that little area on the map on the west side. Right. Oh, it's blurry. We got the blur mod going on. Now that's blurry too. Maybe I should get rid of the blur mod. What do you think? Get rid of the blur mod? Yes, no? Anyway, you can see it's this area here. This area right here. There. Again, there was no point. There was no point to the nudity. It was... You know, if somebody wants to look at nudity, there's porn on the internet. You know, porn is different than comedy. You know, comedy doesn't have to have nudity in it. Maybe there's some considered justification, but I don't know. You have to explain that to me. I guess maybe if a comedy is supposed to make people uncomfortable. Yeah, but you can do that without that, you see. That's the whole point. Look, there's more over here. What is going on with this world? You know, the thing about this is there will always be more floating around somewhere. Even in the chunks I've already generated before. Because the stuff grows. The stuff grows more and then it gets taken away more and so on and so on and so on. Right. All right. I'm not offended by that stuff. It's just it makes me want to not watch because I don't want to watch it. You know, any nudity I don't really need to see in comedy. Any, you know, male, female, anything. We don't need it. Other people may want it. Good for you. You know, there's plenty of other examples of nudity. I mean, all right. Have you seen any of the Marvel movies? No. There's some guys out there probably who are like, hey, the new She-Hulk is coming out soon. Why, yes, she is. She is coming out soon, isn't she? As straight, probably. For some reason, a lot of the female characters in Marvel Comics were straight when they started, and they became gay later on, or lesbian. Well, I said female, didn't I? So definitely lesbian. You know, Kitty Pryde has some semi-lesbian tendencies now, if I remember correctly. Which is ridiculous because she was a friend of Colossus. That didn't work out very well. And of course she was underage and he was he 18? I forgot how old he was. I think he was before he was 18 when he started. Just random pumpkins on a tiny island. Look at that. Who puts pumpkins on a teeny tiny island with no grass? There's no grass on this island, and yet 2 pumpkins. And we don't have to worry about bouncing off this thing and falling to our deaths. Look at how beautiful this place is. Just absolutely beautiful. Take a drink. Nudity in comics. I remember some scenes in some early issues of Excalibur where Kitty Pryde had no clothes on, and they didn't show any nudity. They covered her in shadow and stuff. You know, that's how it should be. That's how that sort of thing should be. Especially when they're underage, but that goes without saying. I really like that bit over there where you got that on that little floating island area. That's really cool. Okay. Well, I have seen plenty of nudity in comics. Can't really be escaped. And if they were to start putting more nudity on TV, I just have to get used to it, I suppose. But I don't have to like it. Yeah, what was the other one? Rachel. I forgot if Rachel had become lesbian or if she was always lesbian. I'm trying to remember if she had any love interest in her early appearances. Her first appearance was in the future, in Days of Future Past. And there's no time for romance in a concentration camp of the Sentinels. Then she came back and into the present. There was this guy, Nick, in one of her early appearances. This guy, Nick, was this, he was this guy. Took her in because she was running from Celine. Not Celine Dion. Celine the, don't know what to call her. What? Energy vampire? No, sort of like a life force vampire, not a blood vampire. Great X-Men villain. And so she was on the run from her, and she got picked up by this guy named, I think his name was Nick, and he was like a cop. But he like took her in, and then he got eaten by Celine, or got absorbed. His life essence gets absorbed by Celine. That was really, really awful. Okay. I think she liked him originally. Anyway, so there might have been some tendencies later for her to be, but the big one was Karma. Definitely not an X-Man. The term X-Man is kind of annoying. We're done. Okay. There's still the interior of some of these islands and stuff. There's still the lower left corner, and the upper left corner might not all be land. But we're done with this one, so we can now switch to this one. Again, I didn't see Karma as being lesbian originally, but she didn't have any specific interests for guys, and the reason for that was I think she just wanted to meet somebody Korean. I'm sorry, she's not Korean. She's Vietnamese, not Korean. The reason I said Korean is because there's a Korean character in something else that I've watched recently, which we'll get to. No, she's Vietnamese, and did a pretty good job, I think, of showcasing Vietnamese-ness. Her uncle was a general. Was he the warlord of the... or was he just a general? I don't remember. North or south? I really should have been paying attention. Didn't care for him at all. He appears a lot in Wolverine. Yeah, I think it's just that there wasn't anyone Vietnamese that she could have as a boyfriend. I think that was it. Was probably the reason that I don't think anybody had intended her to be lesbian. But then later on, she pretty much becomes one because I guess they needed one. They're like, let's use an existing character. It doesn't really work. I guess a person can decide later on to become lesbian. It can happen. There have been TV shows where people were one thing and they turned into another thing. It can happen. I suppose it could even happen to anybody. Was that a boat? Have I been in that boat? Well, if it capsized, I was probably piloting it. Captaining it. That wasn't so bad. I see there's one on the other side, but meanwhile... Oh, I got emeralds, and oh, I don't have anywhere to put this stuff. Ah, Get out the crafting table. Wait, that's the wrong stuff. Those, and now we got enough. Oh, what else can we move or dump or something? Dump the wheat. Got cooked salmon. Wait, why is it there? Yeah, we should keep these in the way, and we should take anything we don't want and toss it out. Toss it out over here. Alright, I'll go on this side. Oh, what a grouch. Alright, here we go. Red sand. I don't want to get rid of it, but I got to. Got to get rid of that. And I don't need any more kelp either. But we got room for the kelp now, and we got room for the obsidian, and we can get rid of the gravel. And keep the TNT. That's fine. Okay. I'm just saying that this is a rather arbitrary, capricious sort of thing that happens. There's no need for a person to suddenly become lesbian. Either the person is lesbian or is not lesbian. You know, either she is or she isn't. And it's a comic book. They should try to keep it straight. I mean, not straight and straightforward. I mean, so that you know one thing or another. Let's put it this way. If a guy in the Marvel Comics universe who's who's Vietnamese, wants to meet a Vietnamese girl who's got superpowers, well, they're going to have to come up with a new character. Well, why should that have been anything different regarding this sort of thing? Is the question. But yes, there is a certain level of... Oh, damn it. I gotta get out of the boat to do this. There is a certain level of so-called entitlement. There is a certain level of so-called entitlement necessary, and there are people who are like, excuse me, there's people who are like, we want more lesbians in the show because, or in the comics because they are underrepresented. I am part of a group of people who are it's a horse, who are underrepresented in comics. Yes. It's not ethnic and it's not sexual, but it is an underrepresentation and it should be taken care of. And it hasn't been. And that's not my fault whatsoever. And I have tried through letters pages and letter writing campaigns and such like to try to get that changed. And it didn't really happen. It's just, it's neglect, you know, that's what happens. Now I can't tell you about this because then you might know who I was who wrote the letters, and then you'd know my real name, and because I've had my real name published in a comic book, in a letters page with my address, and that's still my address. So no, I'm not going to talk about that. But the point is that there is an underrepresentation, and I understand that, and I'm not going to get in the way of if they're going to change some woman to be a lesbian, you know, who wasn't one before, obviously. The only person I believe really was gay was North Star. Really? How close are we to that place that okay, I can't see it from here, so I don't know where it is. You'll have to pardon me while I turn off the shaders. I can see it a little better. Ah, here we go. There it is right there. Okay. Good. Back on, please. Yeah, you notice that at the beginning of the episode I had the shaders off. That was a mistake. I don't mind them being off. In fact, I want them off so that it doesn't make my computer work so hard. And if my computer isn't working very hard, that is a good thing. Yeah, North Star I could accept as being gay because I read his first couple of appearances in Alpha Flight and his origin story, and they're saying he didn't seem to have much time for women. Oh, he was definitely supposed to be gay from the beginning. But then later they said Iceman was gay, and I was like, that's not right. Didn't he have a girlfriend before? He must have had a girlfriend at some point, but it was Warren Worthington, the angel, who had Candy Southern. So what did the Iceman have? He must have had somebody at some point. And I just don't know. Weird. It's weird that way, isn't it? Just really weird that way. So they basically changed him. But you know, if he is gay, if he was gay the whole time, then I can understand why he was keeping it to himself. I mean, it used to be against the law in those days. 1960s. Wait a minute, what's that? That's diorite. I don't know. My mind drew a blank there for a second. Weird. All right. But like I said, it doesn't matter if a character is gay or straight or what. You know, there are certain there are certain plot reasons why he could be but isn't gay, and there are plot reasons why there's no reason he couldn't be gay. You know, so it's one of those things. It's just going to cause lots of debate. It's like getting Idris Elba to play, what was that guy he played? Heimdall. And Heimdall was not black in the comics. It's one of those kind of things. It's like, or Samuel L. Jackson, or I think Samuel L. Jackson was great casting because there wasn't a white guy that was that badass, except the other guy who was cast as Nick Fury before that, which was Hasselhoff. I think it's a bit of a problem though that he doesn't have a cigar. He's supposed to be known for his cigar, isn't he? No cigar? Did I miss something? Okay, now the other thing that I've seen recently. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I haven't yet seen Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness, even though I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to see it. I'll see it eventually, you know it. But meanwhile, we've got Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and I've seen that. And it is a movie you must see. Even if you don't like it, you know, even if you watch it and you hate it, it's great. It's great, and you'll think it's great even if you hate it. I am not getting any more of that stuff. Forget it. No more. I've had enough today. Mushroom Island. Is it on the map? Oh, it is on the map. Wrong button again. It's about alternate realities and this woman who is having trouble with everything. It turns out that she's the worst version of her, who is unable to succeed in any way possible because all the other versions of her have succeeded in one way or another. But she's the worst. And she does a lot towards disabusing this group of people who have discovered how to travel between the different realities. And they're trying to stop somebody who is like a kind of reverse chosen one. Somebody who was discovered and was doing apparently very evil things, was going to destroy the world or something, with something they were keeping secret. I won't tell you about that. Something that they kept secret from everybody, though. Oh, this looks weird. This looks weird because of the curvature. The curvature of everything. It just looks so weird. This is just awesome, though. I'm not taking screenshots. I got enough of those. Very nice. Yeah, feel free to rewind and take screenshots of that. So this is about the woman is Korean and her daughter is Korean, and it's about a mother-daughter relationship to a certain extent. But meanwhile, there is conniving to try to destroy the world, or maybe it's just destroy herself. I'm confused about the matter. There is all kinds of people who are interfering in the life, and Jamie Lee Curtis plays an IRS agent. And that's all you need to know about her. But what a crazy element to the story that was, huh? Just absolutely crazy. Very interesting role that she plays. And there's this one moment, I won't spoil what happens, but the moment the woman is told to do something who's played by Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Yeoh, and her husband is played by the guy who was in the Goonies and was also Short Round in Temple of Doom. And he hasn't acted for like 30 years or something. And so here he is again, after his long absence. That was awesome! I didn't know all this about him when I was watching the movie. I was like, who is this guy? Somebody said he was Jackie. He looked like Jackie Chan. I could see a bit of a resemblance, but we can tell it's not him when you look at him in the movie. I knew it wasn't him. And the old guy is a man named James Hong, whom I don't remember him from anything. But he's like 93 years old, but he's playing an old man who's somewhat more sprightly than, or spritey. The word that means that he's actually got some energy and some stuff going on there. I won't spoil any more of the movie regarding that, but there's a lot of alternate universe kind of bouncing around back and forth between bodies, other selves. And the idea is that you do this often enough and you start to learn how to do it yourself without the devices. And as a result, all kinds of things happen. And the idea is that the organization is trying to stop that. Trying to stop the bad guy, who I won't reveal, from doing that. Yes, absolutely great, fantastic special effects. The film was like 6 years in the making, whereas a Star Wars tends to take about 3 years. This took 6. And you can see the special effects level as being nothing short of fantastic, amazing. And there are quite a lot of really awful, silly joke things that happen. And you're like, I can't believe they did that. Oh, they did it all right. Still not sleepy yet. Oh, I gotta take a drink now then. The scene with the rocks. I'll just say the scene with the rocks is very funny. There's also a scene where one of the agents kicks a dog, and that's terrible, but in the context of things, it's probably much funnier than it should have been. I'll leave it to that. But that was great. It's a very human drama, despite the cosmicness of it all. Or maybe it's beyond cosmic because it's more than one universe. People think it's not really everything everywhere all at once, because there's lots of everything that they don't do. For example, there's no space travel. And there's only one instance that's kind of like time travel, but not really. There is a shot of a rocket taking off, though, so that's sort of like space travel. Very, very well done movie. Is it like the best movie of the last 20 years? Like I've heard, no, it's not that good, but it is very good. I've heard people say all kinds of things about it. Worth watching, definitely. Kids in the Hall, a little bit less so, because, their comedy is okay, but stuff happens. It started to get a little predictable towards the end. I still like the group. I still think they're great, but I still think they should have done more than just the occasional movie after their TV show ended. They should have been given a chance to do a little bit more. And that's what we should have had. They should have gotten a movie deal where they did movies better than, or as good as what Monty Python was doing. And that's what they didn't have. They just didn't have the fan base for it. Okay, what else? There's more. I've watched a lot of things lately. What's that thing that just aired? Morbius. Okay, Matt Smith is in this movie, so there's a Doctor Who in Morbius. And as you remember, Doctor Who had a story called The Brain of Morbius. But when that show aired, the brain of Morbius, it was at a point in time when Morbius had already existed as a comic book character. Morbius, the living vampire, who was slightly different than a regular vampire because he wasn't really undead. He was kind of a human, and there were elements to it. And the idea was the only way his condition could be cured was with the Montesi formula inside the Darkhold, and you utter the spell of the Montesi formula, and it destroys all vampires in the world, and therefore his curse would be fixed. But it also destroys all the vampires, including Dracula. Now here's the thing. When they went after Dracula to stop him with the Montesi formula, it's Morbius, it's Doctor Strange, and it's the Scarlet Witch. In the comics, you see. They all get together to stop Dracula. Although the Scarlet Witch, I don't think she hangs around for the whole story. I think she leaves before that. But she really helps out early on. Now, all three characters are now in movies. Ooh, what do we got here? It's an island that's not on the map. Bit of a small island. Very low level island. It looks like it's not going to turn up on the map anyway. So the bad guy in Morbius, I only glanced at bits of it. It looked like Matt Smith was playing the villain, which is kind of strange. He's Matt Smith. He acts and he looks like Matt Smith. He might as well be Doctor Who, even though he's not doing any Doctor Who stuff. Still sounds like the guy. It's when he adopts the scary face that you're like, ooh, look at that. That's cool. You know, he doesn't do anything like that in Doctor Who. Although there's one time when he got up as one of those, what were they called? The Almost Humans? Forgot what they were called. I forgot that story. And there's a lot of news about Doctor Who, but I won't spoil it. But basically, we've got a new Doctor Who. And there's the 60th anniversary episode is going to have certain people in it that you will remember. And I won't even spoil the name of the guy who already came back to working on Doctor Who, although it has to be said he's there. And I think I may have already spoiled the name. Well, I think we're done here. I could do the rest of the map on the this area here, and there's some more over here, but I think we're done for now. Yeah, see, this map isn't as helpful as you want it to be, because look at it. Do you see the location? Do you see the location on the map where the thing is? What thing? The pathway. I'm going the wrong way anyway. Because I don't want to take the trip back home by boat, so we're going to go through an area. We can't go through the end though, because if I go through the end and then I fall and then I have to sleep in the bed there by the end portal. Because if I don't, then there it is. Then I'm going to spawn somewhere at the world spawn location. I'm going to change the world spawn location eventually. But right now I'm not going to change it. So it's up in the sky, and I think you could even fall to your death if you're not careful. Could happen. Alright. So we're going to take this stuff. Let's just take everything we can. Doesn't take too long to go up and down these things. That good old mod. Santa Delice, hello, or Delice. Welcome to the stream. I'm just messing around here by the end portal with some of my ill-gotten goods from treasure chests, which I gotta just leave everything in here because it's a mess right now. Oh wait, the maps are calling. Huh? Huh? I heard that. Where am I hearing... Where am I hearing the guy from? The zombie. Where am I hearing zombie from? You love vids. Vids are good. He despawned, didn't he? Bloop. I think I'll leave the boat here. I like the idea of leaving a boat lying around here somewhere. But I gotta remove everything from it. There we go. For safety's sake. Phew. Buried treasure map is pointless now, so we could leave it here if we have to. Alright, so we'll take this. We don't take a bed with us, and we don't take a clock with us, because the end doesn't want those things. Can't use that. I have an extra iron sword. I think I'm going to leave my old iron sword here and use this one instead, even though it's not enchanted and it's not that important. And we don't need shears, obviously. These and these. You will sub. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub. It should appear on the screen and momentarily, unless that element is broken. It's going to say, someone get this freaking duck away from me. I'd like to stream on Twitch, but they don't save the videos. I want to save the videos. Wait, what time is it? Okay, it's time. Here's something that I wish was in 1.12. All that text. F3 plus D. Text is gone. We need that. We need that in old versions. Could probably use some more minecarts too. Alright, what do we got here that we can mess with? Or do I just leave? I've slept in here. That's enough. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright, here we go. I love that color. That bright shininess to it all. This is well done, I think. And I didn't even change the texture. Look at the texture of this. These textures have not been changed. So that's another thing I got to work on. Let's screenshot that baby. Another texture I got to work on. Here we go. Oh, I need to make some stairs now that I think of it. And I don't have a buzzsaw thing. So I'll just make regular stairs. It's okay. Who cares? Oh, wait a minute. Put back the wrong one. Yeah, we should make like another stone pickaxe to go with this. Why not? Oh, look at all this stuff. Add guns. Add guns? Can I do finger guns? Pew, pew, pew. I don't know. Is there a gun mod for 1.19 pre-release 1? You tell me. I don't think there is a gun mod for that. And you would need to add the gun without adding any blocks or items because if we add guns in one mod, then we have to wait for that mod to update before we can update the map. And we'll never get to 1.19 that way. Or the 120 snapshots. Or the 121 snapshots. You tell me what to do. But whether I could do it is another matter. Alright, here we go. Oh, I've already added some. Well, we can add more, obviously. That's why I'm here. Oh, look at that. Nice. Alright, so we need to... We can't place blocks here because they vanish when we place a block there and it vanishes when we go through the portal. So we gotta place it on other places, like here or something. Like that. Oh, why did I take the bread with me? Alright, fine. The mods that I want. Oh, do I have so few mods and how many mods I want to add? Why did I do that? That's wrong. Put them back. How many mods I want to add? I want to add... I want to add a vein miner mod. I've had 2 or 3 different ones. Some of them were just chopping trees. Some of them were mining anything. All broke. And I have to wait for 1.19 to come out for the next one, according to the person who maintains that mod. Got an elevator mod. That ain't going nowhere. What the hell? Wow. What happened there? Build farm auto. Farm automobiles, get the gasoline from them. Vehicle mods are not unappreciated. But definitely we need more mods, but we need mods that are like something that can stand the test of time. Like that ladder mod, that fast ladder mod, that goes back to 1.17. It still works today. But most of the mods we have don't do stuff like that, so that's a problem. And that... Oh, we need to, let's see. No, it should be on that side. There we go. Now, this is too big. We're not going to be able to make that journey the whole way like that. But let's see what we got anything over here. Lots of obsidian, obviously. And there's the ender egg. And we need to remove that egg. But we don't have the necessary stuff. We don't have the pistons and all that other stuff. Alright. You are a big fan. You are a big fan. That is very nice of you to say that. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think I messed up on this. It should be out one further. Ooh, that's cutting it very badly. Yeah, well, never mind. We got this working out. I gotta do a lot of stuff off camera for this, though. Oh, I didn't finish those, and I don't have anything for it. I just got cobblestone. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I left one of these back there. Okay, so we need to leave 6. All right. I've already got all the of these things that we need, of the chorus plants, and so I just need to find an end city, and I have to do so without an elytra, and that's a ladder over there, isn't there? I need to get more of the stairs. No stairs. All right, let's see. What do we need? We need more of those. So, how are things over at your end? What are things like over there? The first half of this video, or 2/3 of this video, is just me talking about stuff I'd watched lately, and it's just me talking about Marvel stuff and other TV shows and movies, and some really weird ones turned up. I like watching what's on other people's channels too. Been watching a lot of, let's see, Seth Bling. Seth Bling, known for his Minecraft stuff, is doing something for Summer Games Done Quick. And it's this really weird glitch in Super Mario World. Some kind of all-time great thing I'd never seen before. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not right. There we go. That's it. 6 only. Yeah, it's going to take a while before we get this thing finished. Da 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 da. 6 at a time only. You love my vids every day. Well, it's nice. I make a lot of clunker videos, really. Oh, look, I can see the furnace thing without having to click on it. I didn't know that. The tooltip did that now. Nice. We don't need to see that, but... No, still waiting here. All right, what do we got? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 40. It's about 40. Maybe 35 to 40 of them. I don't think we've got enough. Can I just do something like this? Yes! Yes, we can. This stuff is sturdier, too, so maybe we should use that. I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, well, like I was saying, anyone can make these videos once you have the right equipment, once you have the right computer, once you have the right software, once you have the right bandwidth for streaming, or if you don't have the right bandwidth for streaming, you could just edit your own videos and make those, you know. I like telling people you could do anything you want that your mind, you set your mind to. But on the other hand, you also got to have an idea of what you're doing. Oh, wait, what's it over there? My guess is there's no end city down there. The quest is not for an elytra, although I would like to get an elytra. The quest is to get some shulker shells, so I can make some shulker boxes. Call you Ivan. Oh, I thought your name was Santa Delice, or Delice, or Delice. However your name is actually pronounced. But if your real name is Ivan, Ivan's a nice name. There's a lot of people say it's terrible, but I don't. Careful not to look at these babies. Basketball players all. Ugh. This is terrifying stuff, man. Alright. Just keep at it. Just keep at it until we got something. You have PC but not working. Oh, you must be on a phone then. Phones are nice. But yeah, PCs are really wonderful, and I really prefer the PC any day. That should be okay. Well, it looks like I only need like 8 or 9 more and then we're done. I don't know. That looks like it's a limited space. Like there's, let's see, if you look up, right up, well, let's see. If you look up right here, you can see another one of those, but I don't know where that's going to go. And since we've got one over here, that's the one we use. I don't know what that one would go to. It probably doesn't go anywhere. I don't know if I want to find out, and I don't have the means of finding out right now. That just looks like it's just a single small floating island. We're going to need to attach ourselves to a larger island, and from there we can do some traveling. We need like 6 more. Uh-oh. Wait, do we have exactly what we need? Do we have exactly enough that we need? We have 1 more. Now what we need to do is we need to place that there and that there. Because it needs to be able to be seen. Okay, we're done here. My dad will the PC, but is long. So sorry, but I have phone dough. Foey dough. Fix the PC. Yeah. Well, with me, when my PC goes bust, all I can really do is just buy a new one. Which is the best I can do, really. And soon I will have to buy what will undoubtedly be my last PC, because I'm not going to have money for a new one after that. Such is life, that everything is ruined. Can't see it. Might be one over there, not sure. I also should have taken a water bucket. That was my fault. Yep, it's a dead end. Complete dead end. Alright, what can we see from here? No. So, our best bet is to tunnel over there. Dig over there, whatever. Alright, well, we can't do that. What about this? Okay, those we can do. So we'll take half of what we got. This looks like it's the same level. Alright, so let's, what are we going to do here? Let's do some of those and that's it. Do one there, do one there. This is the part that's always terrifies me because I'm always afraid my finger will fall off the button. A sub is free. Yes, subs are free around here. This isn't Twitch. And am I grateful that it's not Twitch is all I can say. Uh-oh. I upset somebody. That is terrifying. I'm gonna have to, I don't know what. Well, who did I offend, and why is that person basketball player that I offended not bothering me now. That's just terrifying, though. Because I'm going to get attacked while I'm up here. Because I looked at somebody the wrong way or something. You were best fan. Crap! Crap, 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 crap! Ha, ha. I didn't know what I did to make you upset at me. But you're dead now. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Nothing short of terrifying. Alright, now we need to make a bridged walkway thing. Also need to do that like that. To do that, I'm going to have to just chop down a bunch of these. They are pushy around here, aren't they? They get to have unlimited basketball tournaments, full complete coverage. It's down there. I thought it might be another one of those. Another one of those teleport things. It's too bad if you can't play Minecraft through the phone, unless of course there's a phone version of Minecraft I don't know about, or you got an Xbox or something. Whatever it is, it's good to play Minecraft, but it's also good to watch other people and see their adventures and what is that over there? That looks weird. Oh, that's just an island, just a floating island. I thought it was like a structure. We got to look for structures. We got to look for the important structures of the end city, with or without a flying boat. What's the purpose of the flying boat anyway? Why do they exist? Okay, so now let's make another one, and we'll do that for traveling, but we'll leave these here. Okay, so now half of these in that. 30? You think 30 is enough? Yeah, it might be. Maybe not. Not. Needs a little more. Whoa! I think I almost fell off there. Six is all I need, so I can just do 6 more. Okay. Relatively safe. Okay, we are off to see where we could go in this place. Finally. It's past the 2-hour mark. I usually stream for only 2 hours, but there are times that I feel I need to go longer. And this is one of those times. No, this is coming to an end here as well. Wait, we got something here. There's more over here. Still don't see any end cities. Oh, that is balls. That is balls. I'd have to go all the way down there and then climb all the way back up. And there isn't a way to climb back up. Forget it. No. I'll have to get across. I'll have to make another bridge. Do I gotta do it over here or do it over there? Which do you think it'll be? I'm safe. Yes, I'm safe for now. But I get terrified. Terrified. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's probably 12 wide. Here, it's diagonal. I don't know how wide it is, but it looks even. Let's chop some down here. And what a thing to have to do. You know, if I just had an elytro, I could just go flying around getting more things. But instead I gotta go around breaking blocks. I guess I could have taken the blocks from back home. All those stone bricks. I guess I could do that. Looked weird. I need to have at least 2 stacks here before I can really consider this. What's your server I want to join? Okay, I have a server. It's a sort of fan server. It's called Mental Block, and it's on 1.18.2, and the description should have the description of this video should have the Discord for the Mental Block, and from there they'll tell you what the IP is and the mod list, although you can join without any mods if you want. But this is not a server at the moment, even though you might want it to have been. Wait, why am I going back? I need to go back. I need to find out where I'm going to go here. And neither of these is a very good option. This would probably be best. Actually, this might be best. Here we go again. Wait, I just don't feel comfortable right now. My fingers, they're all messed up. Don't get mad, but I don't. PC is gone. Oh, you can't join on the Discord. Or you can't join the server. I understand. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anybody. Well, I'm mad at other people, but it's nothing to do with this. No, I really don't mind. You know, you can't do one thing because of one thing. That's understandable, and I'm not going to be angry because of it. I mean, there's a lot of circumstances that make living life very difficult, and it just happens. Ooh, it's the transporter sound effect from Star Trek. Pff. Okay, let's see. One here. And one here. Used more than half though, so I'm going to need more. Bruh. Too short. Oh wait, we got three right here. All right, so we can do 30 of these. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No fool eye. Well, some fool eye. I hope you go to Mars, live happy life. I don't know. I wouldn't have a very happy life if I lived on Mars. It's Mars. There's no air on Mars. It's very cold. And I'm very short out of these again. I need more of these. Mars is a nice place in its own way. There's a doorway on Mars. They just discovered a doorway on Mars recently. Like in the last 30 days or so. NASA published a photo that looked like a doorway into the ground. It looked something out of Minecraft. Really awesome. There we go. 2 bridges. No waiting. And now we get to see what's on the other side. And me. I'm just looking for that end city. Where's that end city at? Is there an end city? Used to be able to go on these kind of trips with my friends on the old Mental Block Vanilla server. In fact, we did go on a trip, me and whoever else went with me. Was it Uvmo? We went looking around. Uvmo is a very kind and helpful person, usually. Not always. Then look at this. You can see holes in between the blocks. There's definitely a problem with this map, or with this whole thing. Where is the end city? No base fill with air in Mars base. Yeah. That old Mars base is worth money. They fill it up with air. This would be a nice place to stay. Could dig in there and put a space to put a bed. Can't sleep in this place. This is an excellent place if I wanted to start attacking Endermen. Or defending myself against Endermen. This is awesome. Wait, add space mod. Well, there isn't a space mod right now for 1.19 pre-released 1. There is a space mod for one of the snapshots, but we've gone past that snapshot, haven't we? Come on, where's the... My file is probably half a gig bigger now, or my map is now a gig bigger. And I don't see any of those stinking base things. Ugh. Wait, something over there. Oh, it's just an unusual concentration of chorus plants. Milk big bone. Yeah, you milk that big bone for all it's worth. Big bones. Big bones. Ah, this is horrible and hopeless. Can't go that way anyway. Nothing over there. More mysterious terrain that doesn't turn up. Try this way. And I have to do this without a map. I suppose I'm going to have to bring some maps into this place and look at the maps that were made here. I was going to go caving, but I decided let's go to the end since I'd already spent all that time, almost 2 hours worth. Oh, I got a space here I can walk. Don't need a bridge. Hooray. Making this place safer. What am I going to have to do to make it safer? Well, to stop the Endermen or basketball players, one thing I could do is I could put down slabs everywhere. Or water, but I think slabs would be a good idea. Kill Endman and kill Kid. I don't think we have Kid Endermen. Or Ender Kids or whatever. Be interesting if we did. Would they be only a little bit shorter? This looks like a dead end. That's a dead end. Another mysterious and strange path that goes through. I might have to put something there. I don't see a way through on that side. But I think we're going to call it an episode pretty soon. I just got to see if... I just got to explore the whole area that I've been granted the ability to go and see. Because I got to know. Yeah, I'm not not adverse to having mods, but I just don't want a mod that's going to break my map because I can't install it on a later version. You know, it gotta be 1.19 pre-release 1, and it's gotta be fabric. It's gotta be a fabric mod. Am I okay? No. Oh, my UK. No, I'm not UK. I read the book I'm UK, you're UK. No, I'm not from the UK. Bloody hell. He thinks I'm from the UK. Da 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 da. I hate to say it, but I don't think we've got an end city in this area. Further explorations will be called upon or called for. Wait, what's over here? Nothing down there either. I gotta take a drink. Don't die, please. Or as you eloquently phrase it, don't die, plus. Well, I usually don't die. It's just the times that I do die that kind of messes up the average, as they say. I gotta get back home. This does terrify me. I've done this for years, you know, gone in the end, and then I'd fall to my death, lose everything. Oh, I hate that. Well, that looks weird. Ah. I'll try not to die. In fact, I'll try to get back home. Because I have to get back home. I mean, this is always so terrifying. Especially you don't have an elytra. I'm going to have to just make further pathways. Further bridges. What happened to my bridge? I had a bridge. Oh, there they are. They're all the way over there. I'll try to get back home safely. Well, if you're a first-time viewer, then you probably haven't seen my bases or any of my other stuff. There's a lot to see in this. There's a lot of previous videos you could watch. Not that you have to. Can I look for my base? I will look for my base. I will find my base because I know where it is. I know exactly where it is. I'm going to go find it right now. Well, I won't find it right now. I gotta get to the bridges that take me back home, country roads, to the place I belong. I'm really surprised at how fast I built this bridge. Used to take me that would take me 2 episodes back in the day. That was back when the episodes were 30 minutes and they weren't live streaming. I had to edit them and add music. I like music. I just don't like the whole copyright strike kind of thing. All right, heading back home. Yeah, see, one of the things you'll notice, where's the coordinates? There's no coordinates, and this is because I turned off the coordinates, and so I've learned to be able to walk around the place knowing where I am, even if I don't know where I am. I mean, I'm better at it than I used to be, and I love that. I love that you can figure that stuff out. There we are. Back to the base. I didn't even notice I lost my sprinting. Can't go that way. That's my home. And that's how we came in, but we gotta go in the end portal. Or as they call it, the exit portal. I'm sorry, Ender Dragon Egg, I can't break you right now. I don't have the piston and all that other crap. I'll come back to you some other day. Meanwhile, bloop. There we are. Alright, now, I should have taken more end stone, really. I think I'll leave it there and I'll come back for this some other time. Let's just take everything we can. First, let's see where we got any more dirt. Okay, then we could put the cobblestone slabs somewhere. I don't know where. Got more dirt over here. Look at all that stuff. Wouldn't mind if I took some of that. Alright, the clock. Shears. Proper iron sword, leave regular. Take the maps. You have to take the maps. Extra bed. Let's see. Really are short on things here. Oh boy, what do I take? I don't need that. Furnace. I needed that earlier. Yeah, let's just take the map because you gotta put the map with all the other maps. Oh wait a minute. Have I got any like diamonds or anything? Prismarine crystals. Okay. Here we go. Enjoy. Make auto farm. I've got some auto farms, not many. Just a few things here and there. Can I make auto farm? The big, gigantic automatic farms, I'm not really capable of doing that. I have to look at someone else's video and do them. And I've only made a couple. I made a farm for chickens, and that's about it. It's Ilmango's design. Can't make my own. I'm not very good at redstone. My redstone expertise is in making rail duplicators, and so that I can have lots of powered rails. Gets me where I need to go. That's all I'm really good at. Anything else, it's like I gotta figure out how the how that stuff is done. I can't even make a very good double door. You know, you make a door and you click on something or you stand on something, and then it opens both of them. Or then you got the piston doors. I'm not very good with those either. Ooh, got some glowing squid over there. There's a lot of underwater stuff outside these tunnels. Actually, now that I think of it, isn't this it? Oh yeah, look, I'm about to pass through the this area that I didn't show earlier in the map, so we're going to show it in the map as I pass through it. Awesome, I'd wanted to do this earlier. I do have, like when I have the vein miner, I can break the crops, like, instantly. Just hold down the button, and it just breaks all the crops in the area, and then all I have to do is replant. The replanting takes only half as much time as breaking it, as breaking the crops. So that works, really. A little bit more and we're done. Just gotta get that little tiny corner. It's not going to do it. Well, we're done then. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube for making different kinds of farms of different kinds of things. And they're all really exciting, and they take up a lot of space, and I don't have that space right now. Oh, I'm going to turn. Whoop. I like the shaders. That's about the extent of... You get to see stuff. It's a nice map. It's kind of a nice map. It's taking a long time to fill it in, and I'm gonna have to refill it in anyway because we're gonna delete some of the old chunks and regions and make room for 119 chunks and regions. Okay, let's see. That can wait. This is a nice short tunnel. Because it comes out here in my... comes out here in my... my iron... my iron quarry, or whatever you want to call it. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to make... Can you play Servlacraft 2? I've never heard of Servlacraft 2. If you mean survival, this is survival. I'm playing survival. See, this is me surviving. There's my crops. I don't need a farm. I just walk up to them, break them, and then I replant. Easy. And I got nether wart. I got a lot of stuff here. Animals. I gotta just sort out my stuff right now and then just go to bed, really. Stop for the night, I mean. 16. 16. Oh, they're both 16. That's good. Should activate both of those. 8 in each, and then 8 of each in those. That goes out, comes out in here. Okay. I don't know where the prismarine crystals are supposed to go, and I'm not sure I do know. Let's see. Okay. Lapis. Half lapis goes here, the other half in the enchanting area. Where is... Not very many emeralds in this. Okay, miscellaneous maps. That's deprecated, but we don't have the maps in there. We got a space for the maps now. Alright. But bad Minecraft ripoff. Well, I don't play Minecraft ripoffs. I used to. Wait, this doesn't go here. This goes in the lower one. Surprised we came back with that. Furnace. Crafting table. What else? What else? What else? What else? Furnace again. 2 furnaces? That doesn't seem right. And my iron sword has been placed there for some reason. Okay, so I just put away the end stone and the bread. Where do I put the bread? Almost done sorting out. I'll show you the rest of the base in a minute. Gotta put the bread away though. Bloop. Okay, here's my auto farm. It's Ilmingo's chicken farm. And it's this bizarre device here. These guys lay eggs. The eggs come out in here. And they're not supposed to, but you put them in the dispenser if you want. You turn this on, and the eggs are placed through here into this. It's killing some of the chickens. That's a mistake. And then when they grow up, they go into the lava cauldron, they get killed, and they drop stuff into the hopper minecart, and the stuff goes in there, and so on and so on. And we're supposed to get feathers and cooked chicken from it. That's it. It's kind of dull. That's about my most complicated thing I have. It's all just farms, really, just farms. This is where my elevator is, when the elevator mod works. Current elevator mod does not work, and I'm trying to get a new one. Through here is my coarse fruit farm. And when the Ceruleum collective mod works, I can plant... I can use bone meal on here and get lots of different colored plants. As a result, I get all this different dyes. And I need that, but I can't get it right now because the mods don't work. And it's always a problem. The mods don't work. I have to be able to remove them. And I know that if you try to remove the mod, it's not going to work. If it adds blocks or items. And that's all there is to it. Okay, let's see. Here's my restaurant. Don't have any people in it yet, but there's a cash register here, some sinks, some various stuff here, some plates. When the sit mod works, I can sit in these stairs and eat off the table. I can sit on these too, I think. Here's the back room for it, for when the employees need to take a break. Speaking of bathrooms, there's bathrooms in there. That's all this is. Just a fun little place, bit of a cafeteria. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Library. Library's working. Is there a chair missing? Oh, I thought I had more chairs here. Yeah, so this is pretty good. It's a bit. This table's a bit wet though, a bit shiny, a bit too wet. Again, you can sit here, read the books. I don't have very many books. I've only got this book and this book, and not important stuff. I've got another book somewhere. I'm not done placing all the bookshelves, so it's not done yet. All in all, a pretty good place. This hasn't been dug out yet. Enchanting room. Watch your head. Where I'm putting away the lapis. I got a lot of old tools that need repairing. And I got a lot of silk touch that's in there. Let's see. Nether portal. Nether portal. Rail duplicator room. I showed this off earlier in the video to test it out. Again, it's a device. You turn it on. It duplicates rails. That's it. I don't know how it works. If I knew how it worked, I'd have gone crazy about it years ago. Oh, I got a lot of rails. I got to stop using it now. And the potion shop, which also is something I'm trying to make myself, but this is complicated and I can't figure it out, and I haven't made very many potions. I will be making potions again in the future, but not right now. Alright, up here. Map room! Yes! Place to put the maps. Place to put the maps. So you can look at these maps now that we have looked out, or looked at. And it's more detailed. Now there's more of it. Yep. Not finished with that one. And not finished with that one. But you can see we've done most of this one, and we've done most of this one. You can see the chunk boundaries from old versions of the game and the new versions of the game. And this is going to happen again. Add mugs. Mugs. Well, we can use flower pots to look like mugs. I got mugs in Lord of the Rings mod, but that's 1.7. And there's the base, which is nowhere near finished, but we're going to be we fill it up with sand to get rid of the water, and then we will dig away all the sand, and then we will start putting the levels up, and that's a very long time. And I hope to get to it this year, kind of thing. It's going to take a very long time. Here, however, is where we put the old maps. This is an unknown map, but we're going to get rid of our buried treasure map. It's number 40. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, 26, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Now what's this one? It's blank. ID 1. ID 1. Well, it's not showing up. Now I'll put this out. We'll do those for the end when we get around to it. We had a second floor. The second floor was going to be great, but that required the elevator, and the elevator does not work right now. So you'll be back. Well, see you next time, I guess. Some other time. Flowing water. This is so that we can make sand, but we can't make sand because the mod that helps make sand is gone. So if we want more sand, we have to go somewhere else. That's a secret room. It's going to be sort of a jail. Here's what the place looks like on the outside. As you can see, there's rather flat. We're going to cut down all that. And I need a vein miner mod of some kind to do that. And there's a zombie over there. Thanks a lot, zombie. Got any mail? No mail. And through there is our tree farm. Nice place. I need to get some more wood. Don't have any way to chop down trees in a big way, so we'll be finishing the episode now. We're just about at the end of it. We've got stuff to do. We'll do that stuff off camera. We always do that sort of thing. Get in the room here. So, there you go. Episode 104. And we've almost gone 3 hours, which is more than I really wanted to go, because I got other stuff to do. And so, that's the end of it. I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been a Becker Wozat episode. Not presentation. Who would accept a gift like this, really? So we'll see you next time. And remember, kids, you too can play video games. You too can join our server if you have a PC or whatever it is that has Java Edition Minecraft. If you don't have Java Edition Minecraft, If you want mods, that's the place to go. You can play some very limited mods on Bedrock version, but this is the one true Minecraft. And don't you ever forget it. And that includes anybody who might ever watch who's from Mojang or somewhere else. Up the yin yang, who cares? If you develop for Minecraft, best Minecraft is Java. No exceptions, except no substitutes. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.